Hey guys, the car scene here coming at you with another video, and we have never checked out a Tesla on the channel. We have the opportunity to check out this 2020 Model S today, and we're gonna do it. I'm gonna show you everything that it has going for it, all the cool features it has, and just everything super cool about it. With that said, let's get into the video. So guys, first things first, talking about Tesla as a brand. A couple years ago, they were, really starting to ramp up production and start selling to regular people. Before that, it was a very bespoke, very rare brand to have. And now that it's been out for a few years, we've got a full production, finished version of it that's just been on the road for a year or two now, and now it's on a dealership used lot, and they're trying to get it sold. However, nobody knows anything about Teslas, and the people buying Teslas don't want to buy a used one. So today, I'm going to give you a walk around, and we're just going to show you everything that this Tesla has on it, everything that it has features-wise, and everything super cool about it. First thing I'm going to start off out on is talking about the rear outside styling. You can see, because this is an all-electric car, there's no venting, there's no grills, there's no radiators, there's nothing crazy going on with the exterior, especially up at the front end. And that's one thing that people really love about these cars, is that they are so clean looking. So I'm going to first show you the key. This one's really cool. It's got two different colored keys. You've got a silver cover on one key and a black cover on the other, probably for a husband and wife team, so that they can keep their keys straight. But if we click on the front of the key, we're actually going to pop this trunk open. There we go. And so we've actually got a front trunk on here. Once again, no engine on here other than the electric motors and the battery pack. So you've got storage up front, which we can also close through the key fob. There we go. Really awesome. And then looking at the back, you can see we've got that back here. Here's your charger and stuff that comes with this one. But yeah, like tons of room, tons of space. Got a button up here, you can shut it. There's your beep when you're closing it. Most of this video is going to take place in the driver's seat, showing you all the technology that's going on the screen, but let's hop into the rear seats next. So hopping into the rear seats of the Tesla, these handles actually come out for me, provided the keys in my pocket, or that it senses that I walk up to the door and touch the, wow, this interior, man. Okay, so looking at our interior styling, very minimalist, no storage on the door, which is really cool. Nice leather around your elbow, leather down below, harder plastic at the bottom with your speaker grill that's very integrated. And you can see it's a frameless door, so this glass just comes out, and this one has tinted glass. This one is the black leather interior. The white interior has been very popular for Tesla. They've just been selling that one like hotcakes. But let's climb inside. The seat is very relaxed and seated where I would sit at 5'9". We do have our power window controls right here, which do roll down right now, which is awesome. We've got air vents back here. We've got two USB 2.0s. No pockets on the back of the seats. Glass roof in here, which is really awesome. Looks super good. Like I said, everything's super tinted in here, so it's pretty stylish. Leather seats are very comfortable. Looking up at the front area, you can see none of the screens are on because the car's not technically on. So yeah, that's the rear seat area. Very comfortable, very nice. There is like this Alcantara area up here inside the handle of the door when you're shutting it, and then your door handle's right here. It does have those cool Mustang windows that roll down slightly before you actually open it. So let's climb up front and see what's going on up there. Climbing up front, once again, we do have those power retractable handles, which are awesome. Looking at our door, we do have this red light that's going to flash so that no oncoming cars will run into our door as we're opening it. Moving down the door, power window controls, power mirrors. And climbing inside. So there actually is no on switch for the car. It does say car off right now. However, you can just turn the car on by putting your foot on the brake and putting it into drive, and now the car is on. It takes off, it goes, it does everything. It's mad I'm not wearing a seatbelt, so we'll put it back in park. But yeah, like looking at these gauges, these are really awesome gauges. You can see we got our tire pressure, we've got our battery percentage, we've got gear indicator, time, temperature, and you can do all sorts of things with these gauges. The big excitement in here is going to be this center screen, specifically under the vehicle tab, because there's so many things that you can adjust in here. You can do the exterior lighting, you can do fog lights, you can fold the mirrors in, you can lock and unlock the trunk, you can open stuff, you can do the charge port. You can adjust the suspension, which is really cool. Just have your foot on the brake and you can just toggle this and we can lift the car up all the way, which I'll get out at the end and you guys can see how much higher this car looks having that higher ride height. But yeah, it's raising up as we speak. Looking in here, we've got a super minimalist interior. I mean, there's no crazy troughs, there's no crazy design features. It's just a very basic, nice leather armrest, 2 cup holders, very nice wood trim. All these panels, by the way, you can actually move these out of the way. It's got 2 big cup holders or a big storage area. You can take these out. And another nice storage area down here with a 12 volt. So you've got tons of storage, even though it looks super, super minimalist in here, which is really, really nice. Looking under our radio screen, we can just tell it to play any music and it'll play it. Big navigation screen up top. You can hit this button on the steering wheel. The car is super smart and it'll tell you and or get you directions to where you need to go. You can ask it questions about when a business closes and everything. I mean, this, quite frankly, is like the perfect old person car for the simple reason of the car will do everything for you. It's even self-driving with autonomous driving in this specific one. Now, that is an added-on feature that you do have to pay extra for, but this one has it. So if you're looking for a Tesla and you're in the upstate of South Carolina or even near it and you want, you know, a great bargain on a Model S, my partners over at Crown Nissan got you covered. They've got this one, and this car is absolutely awesome. It's decked out with all the features, all the fixings. It's got tinted windows, Alcantara roof lining, which is super nice. This overall is a great looking car. Let's go ahead and do a final walk around and let me show you that super high suspension. Here we are, boys and girls, with our lifted up suspension. You can only go about 15 miles an hour with the suspension this high, but that's all right. It'll self-lower back down. I think for $77,000, this thing really, really well competes with like an RS7 or an M5 or any of the other luxury sedans in the field. And I think the build quality is there. The fit and finish on the interior of this one is really there. I don't see any major paint defects like we've been hearing about from Tesla, especially not on this Model S. Like I said, this thing's just a year old. Been out on the road for a little bit, and it is aging very, very well. I don't think there's going to be any huge reliability concerns with this car, at least not as far as I can tell. But this car is just truly miraculous looking and feeling. It's a great car. Thanks for watching, guys. If you guys are liking the content, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, comment down below, let us know what you want to see next, let us know what you think. And by the way, just as a subtext, I am not part of the Tesla culture. I am not near rich enough. The channel is not near large enough for me to own one of these yet. However, if you guys keep hitting that subscribe, keep hitting the like, and keep commenting down below, maybe one day I'll be able to give you guys some insight on the Tesla culture. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll see you next time.